Welcome to the only comedy podcast on the internet. It's the Coffee Jelly Hour, episode 74. I'm Tony, and I'm joined by Ace and Seth, because Matt's not here. We've also got a gardener in the background that you can hear as well.
Fuck
Thanks
everything!
For that, Ace. We're preaching coffee, motherfuckers.
Thanks to that Seth for being late.
Yeah, Seth's
I can only keep him at bay for so long.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is he trying to like break in with some like fucking weed fucking...
I don't even fucking know. I don't even think he's really... I think he's literally standing out there fucking himself.
What, with some like electrical garden utensil and all that. How are we all doing anyway? Are we all okay?
I swear this morning there's somebody just right outside my window just shoveling gravel. I don't know why.
Is this some type of conspiracy? There's just like noise.
I just think people just do shit. I think there's just a race of people that just, that's what they do in the mornings, is that they just work. It's not even work with purpose. It's just, this wasn't supposed to be a racist joke about Mexicans.
Oh,
yeah,
you felt like that's
so racist.
What race is he, Ace?
I don't fuck. I'm not gonna go to the window and look.
Go check. I need to feel better about myself.
No, I know.
No, because I guarantee you, I promise you that it's gonna be that.
White.
I promise you that it's going to be a Mexican.
I need to know he's white.
I don't want to get.
Ace will look out the window and the garden will catch his eye, and he'll be like, "Hey, gringo." It'll be one of them, won't it? Be like, "Oh."
I'm actually deathly afraid of that too, because I've been screaming like, "I hope this fucker dies. I hope he dies," and he's probably just sitting out there going like, "Oh."
Fucking hilarious. Anyway, listen, guys, let's ignore the gardener.
He's gone now.
Wow, that's weird. It's probably all
he heard us.
Racist abuse has cleared him off. It works. Big news this week, guys. I don't know if you've seen it. Gene Simmons of Kiss is trying to trademark the devil horns hand gesture. Has anyone seen that? He's actually
I thought
trying.
You were gonna say he died.
No, not yet.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's next week. He's trying to fucking trademark the sign of the devil hand gesture, which turns out is sign language for love as well. So there's been like a bit of
and he doesn't even do it right,
which is hilarious. And then there's been a big argument online saying it was like no, Kiss weren't the first ones to do it. It's Black Sabbath. It was Ronnie James Dio, and all that shit. It's just like, how can you fucking trademark that? I'm gonna try to trademark the UK hand gesture for wanker. I reckon I can do that. I'm gonna look into that.
I think. If I'm gonna talk for Gene Simmons for a second, but I gotta take a deep gruff voice too. Just, you gotta kind of talk like this. You gotta be a bit businessman. There's no such thing. There is no such thing as bad publicity. When I created music with Kiss, there were other bands that immediately came to copy us, and even if we don't succeed in the trademark, I take pride in knowing that I invented hands to make that gesture.
This is just your Stan Lee impression.
No, because my Stan Lee is up here. True believers.
I know, it's still the same.
But it's the same rhetoric, pretty much. It's the same, like...
Do you think Gene Simmons is going to...
Well, because Stan Lee... The secret to doing Stan Lee as an impression is that you always have to, to be like, "Age, true believer, that reminds me of the time Peter Parker became a homosexual." Issue number 32, Marvel, the greatest comics ever.
Man, that was early.
Yeah, that was
early. They were early adopters.
Hell, jeez.
Unless it was like a gay virus, then that was.
Oh yeah.
That little arc.
Yeah.
Bring me pictures of Spider-Man. Naked pictures of Spider-Man.
Hanging upside down, naked.
Oh no, Jonah Jameson has the homo virus.
Spreading fast. So yeah, Gene Simmons is trying to trademark the fucking...
Yeah, but and it's clearly... I think it's clearly just an attempt to be in the media.
Do you reckon?
I think it's just that, there's no such business as bad show business, and so...
Is he trying to promote something, maybe?
Probably. Maybe. It'll probably... Because there is talk of there being a new Kiss album in the works.
Yeah, it's either that, or... I reckon it's so ridiculous he might have, I don't know, brain tumor, something like that. It seems that ridiculous.
Well, no, because he's always in some kind of ridiculous position. He had this thing where he's like, when David Bowie died, it was legitimately tragic. When Prince died, though, it was deserved.
Man, he has a long, gross tongue.
Yeah, he's famous.
I'm just
for that
looking
tongue,
at pictures of him.
He's basically the Pokemon evolution of a gross dad.
Yeah.
Like that is the final form that like a gross dad takes.
I mean, you know how when your tongue gets this like residue, you're supposed to scrape it off.
Yeah.
Like he's got a lot of that going on.
It is weird.
That's not actually residue. That is leftover pussy juices of the many women that I have pleased.
He's down with the vag. Yeah, definitely.
I have had
that's like
sexual
Tommy Wiseau.
intercourse with over 4,000 women in my life, and that number is still increasing. If you were a woman in the 70s, if you were a man in the 70s, you were also a woman, because I probably had sex with you.
So
I've learned
really
never scrape your tongue, because it reduces the pleasure that your vulva gets from.
Never scrape your tongue. Jeez.
I really don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's also in the news for having an opinion on immigration policy.
He has of course he has an opinion. The problem with immigration is they're not buying enough Kiss records. We played in Mexico.
They haven't got enough money to buy the entire back.
We played in Mexico, and they paid us in something called pesos, and it turns out they were not worth that much. It's just not worth the time. Now, Brazil, that is a rock and roll town, and we like Brazil. But Mexico, no. I don't care one bit. And the immigration, it's basically stopping rock and roll.
Oh man, you weren't kidding about what he said about Prince.
Yeah, he had a thing where he
what
was
did
like,
he say? Is that
well,
real?
he was like Prince deserved to die because Prince died due to a medication overdose. Pretty much, that's essentially what he said. So many words. He also elaborated a little bit on it. And he's like, what I mean is that junkies, they come into this world. They've got a beautiful body. They ruin their body. Now, if you want to restore your body, let me suggest to you right now, Rock and Roll Over by Kiss. That will completely restore you, sound, body, and mind. You listen to Dr. Love, and that will completely clear up your complexion. Girl, you need a doctor. That doctor is Dr. Love. Next question.
That's hilarious.
Gene Simmons also famously tried to trademark the dollar symbol. I'm not even kidding.
Oh,
that is something that he tried to do several years ago. He tried to trademark the dollar symbol.
Used it in like an album
no,
cover or
it was for his own purposes that he wanted to have the dollar symbol trademarked to his own name.
You just wanted it.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I want it too.
You can actually go onto the United States Patent Office and see the paperwork filed by Gene Simmons. Jesus Christ! What does it say?
It keeps him in the media. It keeps him in the news. It keeps him talking.
Yeah, you're right. Well, we're fucking talking about him.
He's always
talking about it.
He's always running his mouth on it. It's been like that since the 70s.
Yeah.
Even Kiss couldn't stand it. You know, my favorite quote from Paul Stanley is they're talking about the album Love Gun, and it's like, you do realize this album Love Gun has satanic implications. Love Gun, the talk of a weapon. And Paul Stanley's like, no, it's about my dick. And Gene Simmons is like, then Gene Simmons has to come in and be like, you know, the Satanist implication is intentional. And it's like, oh, why this now? Like, literally, you guys spent so long trying to fight this, and then Gene Simmons is like, I am the demon. I was born from hell.
Look at my
If you
tongue.
listen to Kiss Alive, you will hear the bombastic sounds. 1999 www.kissonline.com. Get your Kiss Only registration for $19.99, and you could listen right now to me checking my bass amplifier.
He is the worst. Jeez.
Yeah, he is single-handed. Like, he's the one who's responsible for, like, you know, you think of some, like, Kiss Tic Tacs. Like, you want the freshest breath.
Want
the freshest breath. It's sad, really. It's basically just Donald Trump in music form.
Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, if Donald Trump could play a bass guitar, this would be it. Is the Kiss tampons, or have I just made that up?
There probably is. Or
Kiss
at least to
tampons.
some degree.
Let me out. Oh, no, there can't be.
Yep.
Do I want to?
Wait.
Oh.
No, I mean, even if they're not frequented, they probably still existed for a time. You know, they probably had like Kiss My Pad.
I don't know if
like, and it basically looked like Gene Simmons, but the tongue would be the pad that you kind of you duct tape onto your vagina, and it starts off white, but then when you're done and you pull it off, it has that nice big red tongue.
Yeah, the tampon could be his tongue, really.
You know what? You could go ahead. You could hang that up on your wall when you're done with it. It's a collector's item.
Oh,
you would not believe the amount of Kiss My Pad Tampaxes that I have had to sign in my day.
Oh, God. Has anyone seen the film Love Witch? The Love Witch, 2016.
No.
Horror.
I don't watch movies.
Oh, well, it just reminded me. It's really good. It is actually shot on film. And it's really good, and the woman in it is absolutely stunning. But there's a scene in it where she's a witch, and in her sort of cauldron she's putting all these different things, including a used tampon. And if there's one thing I don't want to see on screen, is, I know it's probably not real, but it still grossed me out. And I just thought about it when we talked about tampons.
You gotta mind your microaggressions there, Tony.
Typical blood.
Typical patriarchy.
I'm grossed out. I'm grossed out by.
No, I've actually made this sentiment before. As a guy, you should always be grateful that women have that they hold back, because women can always outgross you out no matter what. I have learned that firsthand, having female friends in my life. Honestly, women can always.
Yeah.
They can turn you from a pussy crushing macho man into I like dick now. That's a nice, simple, fucking easy thing to deal with.
My wife's just.
So that's why you're bi.
So
absolutely.
There's been so many occasions.
I like everything above and below that area, but that area itself, I'm okay with there being some ambiguity.
Oh yeah, it's I don't. Time of the month, tampons, nothing to do with me.
Whoa.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
and just in general, I might be biased, but
I'm just grossed out.
Any time of the month is the time of the month for me.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Really?
Right, fellas?
What? No. What are you going on about? I don't understand. I'm just saying women gross me out, that's all. Is that what you're saying as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. And my wife knows how to gross me out. She goes into graphic detail. And I was like, why the fuck are you telling me? I'm a bloke. I don't want to know about stuff like that. It's horrible.
It's because you react to it. If you pretend to be into it.
It is. I was like, tell me more about this. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't even think about it. The Love Witch, it was a great film. And that woman's beautiful up to the part where she gets the used tampon.
Microaggressions.
Is it about
used tampon?
Is it about a love sandwich?
Movie? You'll have to watch it. No, it's not.
Love Witch. It's about a saucy three-way.
A three-way, yeah. She gets fucking nailed by two guys, basically.
Love it.
Yeah, the gardeners. There are gardeners, Mexican gardeners. No one.
I don't know. I just kind of looked off somewhere else. Like I couldn't stand this prattling about how a woman's natural functions are disgusting.
Why? Do you find it beautiful?
I like to flaunt my blood wings.
Can I just say something? People say like sort of birth is the most beautiful thing you'll ever witness.
Oh no, it's not.
Holy shit! Yeah, it's not.
It's like
terrifying.
Watching a meat bubble.
Oh God! Honest to God. Oh, sights and sounds and smells. Jesus fucking Christ! Still have nightmares.
Yeah. Why is this our podcast now?
Yeah.
The world's only comedy podcast has been reduced to the idea that a woman will occasionally pass a bowel movement during birth.
Oh God! Why?
Do you not know that?
Please. I know that.
Okay.
I'm not going into
sure
anymore.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying, we're having this conversation.
I've got two kids, and I was there at the birth of both of them. I don't want to talk about it. I'll have nightmares again tonight. It's fine. I'll get over it. Why are we talking about things like that?
I don't know. Why are we talking about this? I mean, frankly,
you had to talk about the Love Witch.
Why did you have to talk about the Love Witch?
What's the Love Witch?
I was fine when the Love Witch was just a sandwich that was sold at Valentine's Day.
If only
delis.
If only the Love Witch was a Sony Movies film, and they could.
The problem is that episode was lost to time, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
And the problem is this doesn't work because that episode's gone. We had a whole episode where we talked about the Blood Witch in the Sony movies, and it doesn't exist anymore.
Hold on, was that the episode? Oh,
yes!
It fucking was. I don't believe that.
You do believe it, because that's the episode that's gone. We lost all of that.
I even just looked at the description I wrote for that episode. That has disappeared. Let me explain. Last week's episode has disappeared. It's gone. And we talked about Penn and Teller, and we talked about the clean version Sony movies, edited ones and shit like that. So we talked about Uncle Mike too, if you remember. You remember Uncle Mike? Died horribly of cancer on the bathroom floor.
Oh, yeah, thank God, actually.
Yeah, I remember that. I did sound like a monster actually on that episode, so in a way
that
it's a
episode
blessing.
didn't end great.
It's like we've actually just fucking destroyed.
I don't know.
ourselves.
I think we're definitely going for a lower brow here. Like making fun of a kid's uncle dying right next to talking about.
No, let's not get back into Uncle
let's
Mike.
not even reference it.
Well, no, because the problem is that we've dehumanized. This is a shapeless, formless person. He may just be lying for attention. Maybe he met a girl who's like, man, my daddy died. Yeah, my Uncle Mike died.
I don't want to even talk about this.
You don't want to talk about him trying to get laid by a sad girl?
No, because he's like
sad girls are
16.
the best.
Guys, listen. We're talking about Uncle Mike, and it's reminded me.
Tears are the best lubricant.
Why don't we go and read some fan fiction by Uncle Mike's nephew, Blue Hedgehog, 1997?
We almost got past it.
I wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna go there.
Have I made it worse?
I was content just talking as Gene Simmons, but apparently nobody else was.
Okay, let's do it. And if I tell you to stop reading, you fucking stop reading.
You tried last week, but it didn't work, and now the audio's gone. And I think this is down to you.
I'm not going to be able to do Darwin any fucking justice. I almost feel bad about that.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Don't even try. Just do it as terribly as you can.
Yeah.
Okay. So like how I do everything.
We all know what we're vaguely.
I wasn't going to say that, but
welcome to Sonic and Gumball Back in Time. Sonic, Tails, Gumball, and Darwin meet a new villain that sends them 2 years into the past. It's up to Sonic, Gumball, Tails, and Darwin to go back in time and defeat him. Sequel to Origins. Oh, rated K for fantasy violence. Sonic the Hedgehog is owned by blah 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 blah.
Wait, is it a sequel?
It said it's a sequel.
Should we go back and read the?
I don't know what the.
I'm just afraid that I'm not going to know what the fuck is going on.
Do you really think it's going to be any good?
Inspired. Do you think even if we knew?
Doctor Who. It is inspired by BBC's Doctor Who and Universal's Back to the Future. That's what this is inspired by. Are we ready for Chapter 1?
Yeah.
Sonic and Gumball Back in Time, Chapter 1. Hello, and am I going to read this? Hello and welcome to my 23rd fanfic. Let me tell you a little bit about my Uncle Mike.
The context is so lost here.
What if this one was just like, I love my uncle so much.
I can't wait to go see him. I'm gonna show him all my fan fictions, and he's gonna play hide the dookie with my mouth again.
Uncle Mike was a horrible child molester. Right.
Yeah, I mean, like, that could be the thing. He could have smeared fucking mustard on this kid's bare chest and licked it up.
I'm trying to spin it and make something positive from this. That's what I'm doing.
Would you like to try out your best hot dog impression? How do you be a hot dog, Uncle Mike? Well, you just lay down and let me smother this mustard all up and down your body.
Oh, we miss you, Uncle Mike.
Is the kid the hot dog?
Yeah, and Uncle Mike's the bun.
That doesn't follow.
He's gonna wrap himself.
Well, no, because
it would be pleasurable for him.
Well, I mean, he's wrapping himself around the kid, you know.
Okay.
Because Uncle Mike is a hefty man, so there's a lot of man to wrap around one boy. Why are we talking about this? I'd rather go back to talking about birthing spiders.
Yeah, Uncle Mike was going through a lot of chemo at that time as well, so a lot of stuff he did, he didn't really make that much sense. Anyway, let's move on. I'm a bad person. Uncle Mike, please forgive us. One day, Sonic, 12-year-old blue male hedgehog, and Tails, a 5-year-old yellow male fox, were showing Gumball.
The reason that we talked about this before we started recording, the reason that those are the ages is because this is back in time.
Only 2 years, though?
Right?
It's only 2 years.
Does that follow if Tails is 8? And Sonic would be 15. Yeah, that follows.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay, that's good. We're showing Gumball, a 9-year-old pale blue male cat, and Darwin, a 7-year-old orange fish with legs that knew how to breathe
Ace,
out of
how old
water.
are they?
Oh, they're in middle school, so I think they're supposed to be 12?
Okay.
I actually don't know their ages offhand because I think they've never really been too forward with that.
This works out mathematically.
Okay, are you happy now? Right, so they're showing
I'm never
their...
happy.
I still miss Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike. We're showing their world known as Mobius.
This is our home planet.
Sonic told Gumball and Darwin.
Wow. This is a huge place.
Gumball and
Good
Darwin
job.
shouted in awe. Sound like Uncle Mike.
I know. It is huge.
That's what she said. Tails replied.
Who did she say that to? Did she say it to Uncle Mike?
Okay, maybe Uncle Mike said it.
So, you use rings for currency in this planet.
Darwin.
If you go to www.kissonline.com for 20 rings, you can join the Kiss fan club waiting group.
Ah.
That is a group of people waiting to join the Kiss fan club. Double horns.
Trademark.
Yeah, that's how I am able to get the chili dogs in here.
Sonic answered. Oh.
So where do you find some rings?
Gumball asked.
I run through different areas.
Sonic answered.
What? There is no bank in this planet?
In this planet, Darwin said. It just says Darwin. It says Darwin.
Just Darwin.
Darwin.
Just Darwin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Sonic replied with a sweat drop on the back of his head.
Yeah,
Is he
there are
lying?
banks.
Well, sweat drop.
I think he's lying. I think he's
I
making
know,
this shit up.
yeah.
Well, why don't you just go to one
Gumball asked.
to just get money from a bank? You
Yeah.
just go to a bank if you want money.
Just go into a bank, wear this mask.
Well,
Sonic was about to say, he was interrupted by a bad guy laughing as he appears. The
bad guy?
is
Oh no.
Uncle Mike. The bad
So-
guy had dark
please,
brown
no.
hair, just like Uncle Mike. That's flattened forward,
No.
just like Uncle Mike. A white lab coat, just like Uncle Mike. Brown pants, just
No,
like Uncle
and
Mike.
Uncle Mike
and
is
black
Sonic.
shoes, just like Uncle Mike. Are you sure he's not the bad guy?
He wrote Uncle Mike into the role of Sonic.
Okay, alright, I believe you.
Why else do you
Huh?
think
Who
Sonic is
are
such a
you?
strong character?
Sonic, Tails, Gumball, and Darwin asked.
I am Dr. E. Tennant, and I am here to send you all to the past.
Dr. E. Tennant answered.
Eggman sent you here, didn't he?
Tails asked.
Oogman? No! I took his place!
Do you get
answered.
the name, you guys?
Laughing. But yeah.
Do you get the name?
Geez, yeah. Dr. E. Tennant. That was good.
What? How'd you do that?
How did you do that?
Sonic, Tails, Gumball, and Darwin all asked. Enough at the
It
same
is
time.
a long story!
Tennant answered.
But now I shall trap you all and send you all to the past!
He laughed. Me, I can't even say that one.
Maniacally.
Maniac Alley?
Yeah, maniacally. Maniacally. I got a problem with that.
There's no way, Doc!
Sonic shouted.
Let's get him!
He, Tails, Gumball, and Darwin ran towards Tennant.
I feel really drunk.
only to be
Like, just reading this.
going. It's intoxicating. Only to be captured by robots who appeared by digging out of the ground. Tails, Gumball, and Darwin all shouted.
Let's go!
Let us go.
Tennant laughed maniacally.
Not until I send out my time machine!
He shouted. He pressed a white button on his remote, and a white phone booth-like time machine appeared. The robots walked over there, opened the door, and threw Sonic, Tails, Gumball, and Darwin into it.
Oh, but this one's white. It should be noted, this one is white.
Not blue.
No, it's white.
A not blue phone booth-like time machine. Okay, a bit more modern.
Yeah!
The four heroes shouted as they fell into the time machine. Before they could get out, the robots quickly closed the door and locked it.
Let us out. Let us out.
The four heroes shouted.
No, I will!
Dr. Tennant said.
When I send you to the past!
He pressed a blue button on a remote and the time machine's wheels appeared, causing the time machine to fall forward on its wheels. This is how time machines work.
I'm starting to see its influences.
Yeah!
Yikes.
Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin shouted as they fell.
Now to get this started!
Dr. Tennant said. He used a black directional pad on the remote to control the time machine.
What's going on?
Gumball and Darwin asked.
He's sending us to the
past! What else do you think is happening?
What is with
Sonic
the trend in these fanfictions?
Everyone says the same thing, word for word.
At the same time.
Yeah. What's the code?
Yes!
What's the chance?
Yes! Once this beast hits 88 miles per hour, they're gonna see some serious crud!
Dr. Tennant shouted, laughing maniacally.
88 miles per hour.
Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin shouted. The time machine reached 88 miles per hour and flames started to appear from the wheels. The time machine had a robotic voice that would say...
this isn't a word.
What?
Slanoli.
Is that a reference to something?
I think the robotic voices had a stroke when it hit 88 miles per hour.
Slanoli?
Yeah!
The four heroes shouted as the time machine they were in disappeared. Dr. E. Tennant laughed maniacally.
Now that those four pipsqueaks are gone, I can get my chance to rule the world and no one's going to stop me!
Then he started to choke.
No, I didn't! I'm awesome!
2 years into the past.
I just googled that word. I can't find anything.
Dun dun. Honestly, what the hell is it? Slanol.
What? It's just a robot voice in the phone booth. Slanoli.
The time machine, Dr.
I'm sure it will come up later.
Yeah, it'll explain. Maybe it's
I call it my tardass!
Maybe that word was the last word Uncle Mike said. Maybe that was his final word. Anyway, the time machine Dr. Tennant used to send Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin to the past appeared near the Watterson household in Elmore, where they all met.
Let us out!
They all shouted. Suddenly, a donut officer appeared and heard them shouting in the time machine.
Ah!
The officer thought. He pulled out a key and put it into the lock. Sonic, Tails...
He just has a key, okay.
A key that fits, yeah. It fits everything. Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin all gasped and said...
We're being freed!
The officer managed to unlock the door and opened it. Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin fell out of the time machine and fell onto the officer.
Ah!
The officer shouted.
Please don't eat me! Same voice, but why not? Everybody is a thespian. Thespian.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, officer. Officer.
We won't eat you. We have to work on this, Ace.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think there's going to be a single line for any individual character.
No solo lines. Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin replied, hugging the officer.
Thank you.
The officer got up and told them.
You're welcome, boys.
As he walked away, he realized something and stopped in place.
Wait, why were boys in my car? In that car?
A Gumball gasped. It's getting a bit serious now.
Oh no, he might get us in trouble.
He shouted. Darwin pulled out a crowbar and hit the officer with it to knock him out.
I mean, this is not the worst thing.
No!
Like, Gumball cut off a person's head with spurs.
Yeah, that might be next. It's a donut, they might just eat. The officer shouted he was knocked unconscious and fell to the ground. Get the coffee.
No! Sorry, scrolled in the wrong thing. Guys, what are you thinking?
Sonic asked.
Listen, you stupid idiot. If we told him the truth, there would have been a time paradox, so shut the fuck up.
Gumball answered.
Yes, like on Doctor in the future.
Oh, Darwin replied. Like on Doctor in the Future, which is that crossover TV show movie. Oh, jeez.
Who's saying this line?
Well, we would have said that someone
assume
just
it's-
locked us into a car. But I don't know.
I
Is
think
that
it's
Gumball?
just Sonic.
Or is it?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Gumball and Darwin replied.
Now
where are
we?
Tails checked his watch.
Whoa!
He shouted.
What is
it?
Sonic, Gumball and Darwin asked.
Dr. E. Tennant sent us to July 6th, 2016.
Tails shouted.
What?
Sonic, Gumball and Darwin shouted. Suddenly, they hit Gumball and Darwin's younger selves in the backyard.
Oh,
Yeah, you can ask the question. It said 2 years.
in the past?
And then it's 2016.
Yeah, this was written in 2013.
Wait.
Is this guy from the future?
I
Is that
think
what
they
you're
went
thinking?
to the future.
No, I think the guy who wrote this is from the future. I think he's a time traveler. That's my honest take on this.
Okay.
Can he also go back in time when Uncle Mike was still with us, I wonder? Do you think he travels back?
I think he tries.
Yeah.
I think he's trying. Actually, I think this is pre Uncle Mike.
Pre-Uncle Mike.
So I think he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Uncle Mike back.
Uncle Mike
for
probably
only
read
so
this.
long.
And Uncle Mike's like, am I Dr. E. Tennant? Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin gasped and hid behind the time machine.
Looks like looks like we need something to disguise ourselves with so that a paradox doesn't happen.
Sonic shouted.
Right.
Right.
Tails, Gumball and Darwin replied. They all went with Sonic down to a shop to find new clothes. And that's the first chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be updating the story later. Have I told you about my Uncle Mike? Let me tell you about my Uncle Mike.
Let's fucking do this shit.
Chapter
How long have we been recording for?
Chapter
Fucking 30 minutes!
Chapter
I'm so hot right now!
Sexy hot or temperature hot?
Like temperature
Okay.
heart.
Okay. Yeah, it's warm. It's warm all over.
Yeah!
It's terrible. The fucking yeah.
Oh yeah!
Earth is just heating up. Sonic and
These two
Gumball.
chapters were released in the same day.
Yeah! Let's fucking read this!
Hey, this is a short chapter. This actually, we might fit something else in this one. Sonic and Gumball, Back in Time, chapter 2. I'm back in.
Fuck his shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Sonic, Tails. I've just seen if there's anything about Uncle Mike. Sonic, Tails, Gumball, and Darwin were headed towards a shop called Walmardis, a clothing store.
Why
can't
would a
we
clothing
just
store be called
explore
Walmart?
this whole world like this?
Sonic asked. I don't know why it's called that. Well, maybe it's a small shop when you go
It's
inside.
not a whole world. It's the same world.
No, it's
Because as seen on Doctor in the future, if our past selves see us like this and we don't know, it will create a time paradox that could harm our future selves.
Darwin explained.
So we have to find good disguises.
That's not how either of those stories go.
No.
It doesn't
As long-
play into either of them.
Yeah, if you meet yourself in the past, it'll fuck up everything. Doesn't matter if you have a disguise on or not. I will wear this floppy hat and a big moustache. It'll be fine.
Yep.
It'll be fine.
Wait. Is it still Darwin?
No, it's the Gumball line.
Okay, yep, just like in the movie.
Gumball replied.
So, if we're going to find clothes to disguise ourselves with, we'll have to look all over this place.
Tails
All
said,
over this clothing store.
shopping spree.
God help
Right.
us.
Sonic, Gumball, and Darwin all replied.
So let's split up. Maybe we can find some clothes.
Tails said he and the rest of the gang each went to different areas of the store. Then 5 minutes later, 5 minutes, they all got back together. Sonic found a brown wig, a red vest, blue pants and white sneakers. Tails found a white, crazy-looking wig, an orange coat, yellow pants and black shoes. Gumball found a 1950s-style quiff-like wig, a light brown coat, dark brown pants and black shoes. And Darwin found a black comb-over-like wig, black shoes, a red bow tie, and a red fez. Jesus.
This was, Darwin?
Sonic asked Darwin.
What is it, Sonic?
Darwin asked Sonic.
Why did you get that?
Sonic asked, pointing at his fez.
Oh, this because I like fezzes. Fezzes are cool.
Darwin answered cheerfully, stroking the fez. Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin head over to the cashier, who has a rock for a head, to pay for their clothes. They put them on the counter and the cashier uses his scanner to scan all of the price tags. They give the cashier the money, head out of the store, and quickly change into their disguises behind the fence. Oh, fuck.
Hey, you two look like Dr. Barkfly!
Darwin said, describing how Sonic and Tails look.
Yeah, and you two look like the two doctors from the sequel, Doctors in the Future.
Tails replied, describing how Gumball and Darwin look. He should have said, hey, you two look like the Doc and Marky Fly. Yeah, you should have said Marky Fly. Suddenly, Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin all hear a car crash nearby. They turn around and see that a crazy driver ran over the time machine. They all gasped and ran towards the machine. When they got there, they see that none of the lights indicating the time zone they are in is no longer lighting up, indicating that it's destroyed.
Oh,
oh no!
Tails, Gumball,
no!
Darwin all shouted.
Well, that's just great. How the hell are we supposed to go back to 2018 now?
Oh,
okay. This explains it.
It's the first time I heard that it was 2018.
It should, yeah. Sonic shouted with pure anger. Then all of a sudden, past Gumball and past Darwin, open the door to the front of their house and see what happened. Past Gumball was a 7-year-old with the same fur colour and pants as present Gumball, but with an orange zip-up jacket, more rounded eyes with smaller pupils and smaller pointier ears. And past Darwin was a 5-year-old with slightly darker skin than present Darwin, white shoes and rounder eyes, just like past Gumball. Everyone follow that?
Wait, what shape are their eyes now?
Triangular.
Asian. They're fucking Asian.
Ew, did we really look like that back then?
We look like fucking Asians now. We're the reason why WII happened.
Present Gumball and present Darwin both thought.
Whoa, what happened?
Whoa, what happened?
Both past Gumball and past Darwin shouted in shock. They got closer to the machine to take a closer look. Closer.
Guys, they're getting closer. Didn't you hear? Speak with deeper voices to sound like adults.
Tails whispered.
Right!
Deeper voices. Sonic, present Gumball and present Darwin responded quietly. They all stood up, revealing themselves. Hello?
Gosh darn it.
They all said with deeper voices.
Come on, Ace.
I'm sorry, I was looking at my belly button.
Okay.
What?
Past Gumball and past Darwin asked.
Our car broke down.
Tails said with a deeper voice.
That guy just ran our car over, and now we can't get this thing to work. My fucking throat.
Oh!
Past Gumball and past Darwin replied.
Well, if we could ask our mom, we could help you guys out. You're not even trying.
Jesus, that's hilarious. You sound special.
Special like an Asian?
Yeah, special. Asian
That's
special.
not even a joke. Well,
Sonic, Tails, President Gumball, and President Darwin thought for a few seconds.
Tell you what, if you two ask your
that's
mom
not
as
deep.
but it's Sonic can't talk low. Tell you what, if you two ask your mom as it well, she just turned into this. This is what happens when I drop my son. When I come up here, it's the same voice, but I'm basically doing a high pitch. But when I go low, I turn into this. It's really hard. It's like, you know, gotta find the middle ground. Tell you what, if you two ask your mom as if you were going to play outside, you can help us push this car to our nearby repair shop.
Sonic told them.
All right. What are your names?
Past Gumball asked.
My name is Doc.
Sonic answered.
Oh, the Doctor Who?
Past Darwin hilariously asked.
Just Doc.
Sonic replied.
So your name's just the Doc.
Past Gumball asked, confused.
Yes, it's just the Doc.
Sonic replied.
Why didn't I take time to think of names for ourselves?
He thought.
Do they know Sonic and Tails? I don't know. I'm Mark Fly.
Tails answered. Past Gumball and past Darwin.
They didn't ask you who you are, they asked me!
About their names.
I'm David.
Gumball answered.
And I'm Matt!
Darwin answered.
You didn't even fucking try.
What? They thought our names and that didn't. That's embarrassing.
Sonic thought, feeling ashamed inside.
I feel shame inside.
Deep inside.
Well, it's nice to meet you all.
Past Darwin said he and Past Gumball went inside their house to tell their mom.
Mom, is it alright if we put... am I saying this?
I don't know, you go ahead and
If
say
we
it.
play outside, whatever.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
yeah.
This fucking sucks.
Okay, boys, just be careful.
Them-
Don't talk to any strange men.
Apart from Uncle Mike. Their mom shouted upstairs.
I'm trying to see your little sister. I don't care about the rest of you.
They're 5 and 7.
Go play outside again. Mommy needs to practice drinking her wine.
The magic juice.
Okay, we can
Okay,
go.
we can go.
God damn it, Ace.
Past
What?
Gumball,
We're getting better.
Past
You're
Gumball
not.
and Past Darwin.
It's really
told
hot.
Sonic, Tails, Present Gumball and Present Darwin.
All right.
Alright.
Now let's go.
All four of them replied. They all pushed the supposed car to a nearby repair shop, alongside Past Gumball and Past Darwin. And that's the second chapter. I hope you enjoyed
They
it.
didn't even get the license plate number on the guy that ran over the car.
Yeah, they just,
Well, they don't care about
that's true,
that.
Oh, and that's the end. That's the end. There's nothing else. There's no
Thank
other
fuck.
chapters. Oh, that's
Fucking hate that chapter.
shit. Should we? Have we got time to do Nightmare on Elmore Street? Do you think?
How long
I
is
think
it?
we do.
I
We
think.
could. Jerry, guys'
should
call.
we?
I am literally dying.
The what?
So let's do whatever you want.
I've just sent it through. Should we do
Oh
it?
fuck me.
It's a one-pager. I reckon we just hit that because that was.
Fine, let's hit it. Let's hit it like Uncle Mike hit that shit.
Have we all got it?
It's
He
funny
beat
'cause
his
he died
wife,
on the
Tony.
toilet.
Sonic and Gumball. Nightmare.
It's not funny, but
On Elmore Street. Happy Halloween, readers, and welcome to my 27th fanfic. And considering it's the time of the year, I thought I'd publish a short Halloween one-shot just in time for the occasion. Set once again in my Sonic and Gumball fanfic series, I give you Sonic and Gumball and Nightmare on Elmore Street. One day,
I don't care.
one day on the night.
that's a really good title. I just want to say that.
Nightmare on Elmore Street. One day, yeah. One day, on the night of October the 31st, in a little place called Elmore, four children were getting ready to go out for trick-or-treating. One was Sonic, 12-year-old blue hedgehog who usually wears white gloves and red sneakers. Another was Tails, 5-year-old yellow fox with 2 tails and also usually wears white gloves and red sneakers. Another was Gumball, a 9-year-old light blue cat who usually wears a tan sweater and black pants. And the other one was Darwin, a 7-year-old fish that can breathe out water and has legs, which he usually puts green shoes on. This year, Sonic dressed as a werewolf, Gumball is dressed as a skeleton, and Tails is dressed as a scientist with a white lab coat.
What about
Tails is not dressed up at all.
Tails is
Darwin
dressed as
is.
Tails.
Because Tails is the scientist, Darwin just
Oh no, sorry,
up.
Darwin isn't dressed up. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I read it and paid no attention.
Also, what kind of 12-year-old hangs out with a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old?
Someone
cool
who's
one.
Someone who's gonna grow up to be Uncle Mike.
Why does
That's
this?
it.
Why does he prefer? Why does he
fucking
prefer them younger?
Well,
Let's not
Uncle
answer
Mike.
that. That's the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, you asked.
Yeah, I did.
This is
Man.
the running punchline.
Man, I love Halloween.
Gumball shouted in excitement.
Yeah, I know!
Sonic responded.
All the traveling and candy and, of course, the scares.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
Tails responded. Darwin, however, was all white.
No, I'm scared of Halloween.
He said.
Oh, relax, buddy. It'll be fun.
Sonic said to Darwin.
Besides, you need to get your costume on.
I don't know. With the way he looks, he sure looks like a ghost.
Gumball responded.
No, I'll get my costume on.
Darwin shouted. He hurried towards his room and put on a white blanket sheet to resemble a ghost.
Now I'm ready. Just please keep me safe. Okay, don't worry. Everything will be fine.
Sonic said, holding Darwin. Sorry, this is me, isn't it? I'm just looking at it. Jeez. Oh, I'm tired. That's
What?
not good. Why is no one reading that?
What? Like Uncle Mike, right? Oh. Like how Uncle Mike used to hold his young child, Blue Hedgehog, like, don't worry, child, I'm gonna be here forever.
He
I
probably
love you,
wasn't a
Uncle Mike.
pedophile.
The 4 boys headed outside.
I didn't say it was fucking him, I just said he's holding him. Fuck.
The 4 boys headed outside of Gumball and Darwin's house, and Gumball.
You know, just because he's using God's joystick to keep him in place.
Gumball and Darwin's mom, Nicole, a light blue cat, just like Gumball, told them.
Alright, boys, just make sure you get some foods, cause you just don't bug mommy.
It's mommy's drink time.
I don't think Sonic is old enough to chauffeur all these children alone.
Can I call you Mom?
Yeah, it's weird this, isn't it? Yeah. But she is, Nicole's obviously an alky. Probably
Yeah,
sauce.
she's just
So
gonna
that's
go home and drink
probably-
wine all night.
Yeah. Makes her clever.
We will.
Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin replied, heading to all the houses they could.
Well, I just hope nothing bad happens to either one of them. Like what happened when I met your father. Anyways, I might as well just relax here and try out some of this hollow wine.
She said, lying on the living room couch and turning on the TV. Meanwhile, Sonic, Tails, Gumball and Darwin were outside getting candy.
No, I'm still scared.
Darwin said.
Don't worry, nothing bad is going to happen.
Tails said.
Nothing bad, but I hear that every Halloween there is a mass murderer named...
Say it.
named Fred Vors. Who wears a brown hat,
Real.
a hockey mask, and a red and black striped shirt. A brown jacket and a brown glove with long blades on them like Wolverine that comes out and kills innocent people outside. It is also said that he does this every Halloween.
Darwin responded.
What a terrible outfit.
Darwin, you've just been watching way too much of Friday the 13th Nightmare on Halloween.
Sonic responded.
I mean, what chance is there that there is actually be a mass murderer that wears that type of clothing and goes around killing people?
Meanwhile, at Nicole's...
Turning into Steve Brule Sonic.
Meanwhile, at Nicole's house, Nicole heard something on the TV, which was set to EBC News.
In today's news, Halloween is back again.
This just in. It's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
We just checked.
Just check the calendar.
We tried to stop it, but it came anyways. All the scares, all the trick-or-treaters going out getting candy, all the fun stuff. Now in other news, there was a mass killing at the Elmore Bank. A man named Fred Voss, who was wearing a brown hat, a hockey mask, a red and black striped shirt, a brown jacket, and brown long-bladed gloves had broken into the bank.
Don't you think that should have been the first news item? Not today, it's Halloween. As Nicole heard those words, she was in total shock and was worried for the kids.
Oh, go bye. This is the kids.
She picked up
Probably watching a little too much of Nightmare on Friday 13th of Halloween.
She picked up her two swords, which were under the middle couch, cousin, and headed outside.
Thanks.
What?
Now, Nicole, you shouldn't do that. Get off my swords!
Meanwhile, the four kids got a lot of the candy. Got a lot of the candy.
Wow, look at all this candy we got!
Sonic shouted, excited.
That's a lot.
Darwin replied.
It's just a shame that the one of the things that I got was a rock.
Yeah, I mean, why did that old man give you a rock?
Gumball responded.
Such a huge jerk.
As the kids were talking to one another, someone was hiding in a nearby bush.
Yes,
he said silently.
Those fools not even realizing what's coming to them. I might as well just give them the inevitable.
He moved slowly, silently, rustling the bush. I'm hoping it's Uncle Mike. Darwin, however...
low-hanging fruit.
That was easy. Darwin, however, was able to hear it.
What was that?
He shouted, scared. Everyone looked around to see what happened.
What are you talking
about?
Sonic, Gumball, and Tails asked. Suddenly, Fred Vors jumped right in front of the kids, causing them to scream loudly and back away.
Well, what do we have here?
He said.
No, I was right. It's Fred Vors.
Darwin shouted in fear.
I thought it was a fictional character from a Friday the 13th Nightmare Halloween series.
Sonic shouted.
Well, I guess it turns out that I'm real.
Fred replied.
Now prepare to die.
He was about to cut the kids into pieces, but they all moved away. Oh, that'll do it. As they ran away
Good
from
strategy.
him. Yeah, he didn't think they'd do that. Just stand there, let me kill you. As they ran away from him, he chased them, shouting,
You can run, but you can't hide.
They can run and they can hide, so he's probably wrong there as well. Gumball had tripped onto the ground.
Gumball, no!
Sonic, Tails, and Darwin shouted.
Quick. Get Ace.
Get even.
Ace.
What?
Pay attention.
I'm sorry. Just get away.
As Fred got close, he was about to cut Gumball open. Gumball, however, rolled to the left, quickly got up, and ran back to Sonic, Tails, and Darwin.
There's no way. You can't escape.
Fred shouted as he continued to chase the kids.
Quick into my house if I had one.
Sonic shouted. He and the rest of the kids got inside the house, closed the door, and then locked it. Fred got to the door, tried to open it. He knocked on the door and then repeatedly tapped his blades on it.
Come play with me, little kids. Come play with me.
No, this is definitely Uncle Mike. He said in a threatening tone of voice. The 4 kids were crying as they heard his voice. Fred said once again,
Yeah, come play with me, little kids. Come play with me.
I mean, Freddy Krueger is a child molester, isn't he? So this is half Freddy Krueger.
Come play with this asshole.
Nicole shouted, about to cut Fred with her sword.
Whoa! Whoa! Someone's about to rim that donut hole. You know what I mean?
Nicole shouted, about to cut Fred with her
Because he's gonna play with her asshole?
swords until he blocked.
That's how you know it's love.
Can't play with this asshole. There is a comma in there. Nicole shouted, about to cut Fred with her swords until he blocked with his long bladed gloves.
Well, played enough swords is good enough for my gloves.
Fred said. He and Nicole continuously attacked each other with their blades.
You're not gonna kill my boy.
Nicole shouted to Fred.
We'll see about that.
Fred replied, continuing to fight Nicole. After 30 seconds of their fight, Fred managed to swipe Nicole's swords out of her hands.
Such a cool fight.
Yeah.
Oh no, my swords!
She shouted.
Well, it's time for you to die.
Fred shouted as he was about to kill Nicole. Suddenly, an arrow shot right through his chest.
Ugh, what chest?
He said until another arrow shot right through the back of his head. He died, fell to the floor, and was bleeding all over.
What's that?
Sonic, Tails, Gumball, Darwin, and Nicole all asked, looking round.
Over here!
Someone at the left of their house shouted. Nicole and the kids see Penny, Peanut with antlers, dressed as a fairy with a bow and an arrow.
Penny!
They all shouted. They all ran to her and group hugged her.
Ah, that was easy, guys.
Penny said, about to fall.
Sorry about that.
The others said.
But you saved our lives.
Thank you so
much.
You're all very welcome.
Penny replied.
Wow, Penny. That was so brave of you to, save our lives from Fred Wars.
Gumball said nervously.
I know, Gumball.
Penny said. As she gave Gumball a kiss on the cheek, Gumball's face got red.
Gumball, your face red. You red?
She asked, worried.
Yeah. I just...
Gumball said, interrupted by Sonic.
Oh, so you have a crush on her, don't you, Gumball?
Sonic asked mockingly.
No,
Gumball replied, embarrassed. He sighed and then he said,
yeah.
Everyone laughed.
Oh my god, these box swords are on the ground and now they're dirty. I'm gonna go home and get some Windex and clean my swords. You can't stay out a little bit longer. Mommy's gotta go clean the swords. Everything's gotta be cleaned before Dad gets home.
Nicole.
He'll be home. He only left a year ago to get milk, but he'll be back.
Nicole said.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. Sonic, Tails, Gumball, Darwin, and Penny shouted in excitement. They all got into the house and enjoyed their Halloween candy.
Can I go home yet?
That's a Halloween. You're never going home.
Yeah.
There is a Christmas fan fiction that we'll have to do one week as well. Fucking hell, that's hilarious. Wow, we're pretty fan fictioned out at the moment. What do you think of that? It was fucking shocking. really. I think it's time to use the healing power of my beard, though, and remind you all that if it looks like magic, it is not magic. It is Uncle Mike, or worse. So deal with it. I'm not a motherfucking kid. See you all next week. Say goodbye,
Nothing's
everybody.
worse than Uncle Mike.
You said it. Goodbye. Say bye.
We love you, Uncle Mike.
We love you, Uncle Mike. We're sorry.
Bye, Uncle Mike.
Bye, Uncle Mike.
Bye, Uncle Mike. Let no bad happen.